Adventure, 94.9 FM, Mark Kennedy with us. Mark, you talk a lot about having control and wanting control in the games. It felt first half you had that, second half things changed.
Complete opposite actually, Michael. In terms of possession in the first half, they dominated the game, but we went 1-0 in. Second half was the opposite, where we controlled the game in terms of possession, but they scored. I thought for the first 15 minutes we struggled with our press and what we wanted to do. So Jack and me, they were a little bit too low. Their front three pinned back our back five in the end. I thought once we fixed that, it was better. But I thought in terms of chances and looking like a team winning the game, I thought we were head and shoulders in the first half. Like that, we got 1-0 up. Miday's missed an unbelievable chance to put the game to bed, and I really felt 2 goals would have really put the game to bed, even as early as it was in the second half. I thought their fans turned on them a little bit, and again I thought Carl was really comfortable in the first half. So yeah, that's how I seen it.
You said the fans turned on me, the Lincoln fans?
No, God no.
Sorry.
Our fans are unbelievable.
You mean the fans on this side?
Yes, sorry, yeah. I thought the Forest Green fans got really frustrated, let it be known they weren't happy. I mean, the one thing I didn't think they would do is get peed off with the home teams. I think they're very good fans, and I just thought there was clear frustration from them, which is a compliment to ourselves. And naturally, once the goal went in, it gave them a lift, and the second half I didn't like. It became a complete wave game in the end, and it could have finished a number of goals. But,
it was sort of basketballing, wasn't it?
Yeah, I didn't enjoy that. I don't want that. Through our enthusiasm and endeavour and our want to go and win a game, it became that, which is a compliment to the players on one hand, that they don't want to sit back and just see a game out, but it became attack for defence.
Excellent performance from Ben House again today, and a brilliant finish.
I just think he's awesome. I think he's one of the best strikers in the league. He'll get his goals. His goal must be a goal of the month contender. And for anybody that wasn't here, he was actually really struggling with illness, and he came over to us after about 10 minutes. He said, "I'm lethargic, I don't feel great." We wanted to take him off. We decided to leave him be, and he made us not take him off. I thought he was unbelievable today, in and out of possession. He's a superb striker.
And that second half, they went a little bit more direct against you, Forest Green.
Yeah, look, the bottom of the league, they need some points to running our games. Unfortunately, when Duncan's come in, to no fault of his own, they've got 3 games less than most teams in the league, so he's up against it. I genuinely feel for him in that regard. But if you look at their results, although they're not winning games, Charlton 1-0, Peterborough 2-1, Shrewsbury 2-1, Bolton 1-0, they're in every game. And we went out of our way to make it clear to our players today that this game will be as difficult as Ipswich, Plymouth, Sheffield Wednesday. Credit to Duncan and his team. They're fighting for their lives, and they showed that.
You maintain the unbeaten run?
Yeah, look, something we're very proud of. We want to win as many games as we can. I think we've drawn 16 games this year. I don't think we've drawn any game that we haven't deserved at least a point in. There's only 3 teams in the league that have lost fewer games than us, and that's the top 3. So it tells you what a good team we are. It tells you how organised and how coachable the players are. They execute plans. It's abundantly clear what we need throughout the team is to share the goals, and it'll be a little bit more clinical in the final third. And it's not just the front 3, they need help. It's not criticism of the front 3 at all. They need help in that regard as well. And that's something we'll do. You can't change. Rome wasn't built in a day. And it'll take, I think we've improved our squad. I said to the lads before the game, when we played Forest Green at the start of the season, I didn't think we had a particularly good squad. And I look at where we are now, and I think we're in a really, really healthy position, and in the summer we'll go again. So I'm really positive about where we are.
Danny Mandroy not involved today. Is that illness, injury?
Yeah, it's injury, unfortunately. I mean, I thought the tackle against him last week was a really nasty tackle. Move on from that. He struggled to train all week. He trained on Thursday, wasn't quite himself. Fair play to him. I've got to give him a huge amount of credit. He came out on Friday and just didn't quite get through it. We brought him with us in the hope that with some extra treatment we might be able to get him involved, but it just wasn't to be. So but I've got to give Danny huge credit for trying his best and travelling with us to make himself available.
A quick turnaround now, Tuesday night under the lights at Cincinnati.
Brilliant, great game for us at home, and it's almost like a game in hand, so it's a good opportunity at home. against MK Dons, who I haven't seen their game. We'll watch that back, but looks like they put in a pretty impressive performance against Ipswich today. They only lost 1-0, 50-50 possession, which not many people do against Ipswich. So it'll be a tough game, but it's at home under the lights in front of our home fans, and we're looking forward to it.